Welcome to Bob Cross and tonight's American Legion matchup featuring Foley versus your hometown Sauk Rapids Post 254. Tonight's starting lineups, starting with our visiting team, Foley. Leading off the pitcher, number 1, Drew Beyer. Batting second, the third baseman, number 5, Mark Durkees. Batting third, the left fielder, number 11, Noah Winkleman. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 18, Drew Murphy. Batting fifth and catching, number 7, Ian Van Wald. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 20, Noah Novak. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 9, Wyatt Zawicki. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 12, Chris Plant. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 22, Alex Foss. Playing shortstop for Foley this evening, number 23, James Peschel. Now for your home team, Sauk Rapids Post 254, leading off and playing shortstop, number 2, Tyler Hemker. Batting second, the first baseman, number 9, Bjorn Hansen. Batting third and catching this evening, number 4, Cade Patterson. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 20, Brady Posch. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 23, Cole Bucher. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 1, Trigby Hansen. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 15, Cordell Laser. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 12, Tanner Anvik. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 5, Brady Pesta. If you please rise and face the flag in center field, we will honor our country with the national anthem. Welcome to Bob Cross and tonight's American Legion matchup featuring Sauk Rapids Post 254 versus our visitors on the boards, Foley. Sauk Rapids fresh off of a couple of wins last night. They played the St. Cloud Shoots, beat them 16-10 in extra innings, an 8-inning affair. And then in the nightcap, they played Little Falls, defeated Little Falls 4-2. So a little 2-game streak here for Sauk Rapids coming into tonight's matchup against Foley. Last home game of the year for Sauk Rapids. They'll be hitting the road on Thursday to go to Monticello for their season finale, and then the playoffs start on Sunday. Playoffs will be at Champion Field in Sartell. Joined by my sidekick, as always, Blake Stern, coming in a little late with supper. How you doing, Blake? Good. Tonight's game featured on Bitstream Productions. Proud to be broadcast live streamed on Bitstream. If you're joining us out there on the internet, thanks for being there. Who's pitching, Polish? Brady Posh on the mound. Defensively for this 254 tonight, around the infield we have Bjorn Hansen at first, Cordell Laser at second, Tyler Hemker at short, Cole Fuker playing third. Leading off for Foley, the pitcher, number 1, Drew Byer. Outfield left to right for Sauk Rapids, Trig Hansen in left, Brady Pesta in center, Tanner Anvik in right. Cade Patterson behind the mound, or behind the plate, Brady Posh on the mound. First pitch this evening at 7:04. Little low. Skirts underneath Cade, behind the umpire, ball 1. Nice night at the Bob. Sun is shining. Game time temperature 78 degrees. That's a ball 2. Looked like a nice pitch. Must have been a little bit inside. 2-0 the count to Byer. That's a ground ball right to Bjorn Hansen at first. Fields it cleanly and will touch the bag himself. 1 down. Nice start here for Brady. The third baseman, number 5, Mark Durkees. So I'll bring Durkees, the third baseman, up to the plate. First pitch from Brady is a strike. Fastball down the middle. A little low for a ball. That's a strike. 1-2 the count, Durkees. Noah Winkleman on deck. Noah's a returning graduate from last year. Played JUCO ball down in Texas this last year. That ball's in the dirt. Skips behind Cade to the backstop. 2-2. Gets a new ball from the ump. Oh, time on the field. Something down the left field line. I don't know if a ball got on the field or what. I can't really see from here. We're ready to go. 2-2 count to Durkees. That's a pop-up right field. Anvik camps underneath it and hauls it in. 2 down. So that'll bring Winkleman to the plate. The left fielder, number 11, Noah Winkleman. Swing and a miss. Pops out of Cade's glove. 0-1 the count. It's a foul ball. Looks like Winkleman's using a wood bat. Sounded like a wood bat.
It is.
Yeah. That's a strike. Winkleman is out. Goes down looking. 3 pitches. Half an inning in the books. 0-0. Sauk Rapids coming to the plate. Bottom of the first coming up here for Sauk Rapids. No score. Drew Byer, the pitcher for Foley, finishing his warm-ups. It's going to be Hemker, Bjorn Hansen, and Patterson coming up here for Sauk Rapids in the bottom of the first. The shortstop, number 2, Tyler Hemker. Defensively for Foley, around the infield, the first baseman, Noah Novak. Second baseman, Alex Foss. Shortstop, James Peschel. And playing third, Mark Durkees. First pitch to Tyler is a little low for a ball. In the outfield going left to right, Noah Winkleman in left. Wyatt Zawicki in center. There's a strike. And the right fielder is Drew Murphy. Ian Van Wald behind the plate. It's a ground ball right to the shortstop. Peschel feeds it cleanly across the diamond over to Novak. 1 out. And pitching, Drew Byer. The first baseman, number 9, Bjorn Hansen. So Bjorn had a big night last night in the 2 games. Had 4 doubles and a couple of singles over the night. Low for a ball. So Bjorn and the left fielder for Foley, Noah Winkleman, they've been teammates at times over the years on some all-star teams and whatnot. That's a strike. 1-1 the count. So they know each other a little bit, having played together.
That's good.
That's a little low and outside, 2-1. Little outside, 3-1 the count. Byer's going to have to come with a strike here. And that's a ball. So Bjorn's going to walk down to first base runner of the evening. The catcher, number 4, Cade Patterson. So 1 out, 1 on. Patterson at the plate. Brady Post, the pitcher, on deck.
He's gonna have another bomb day.
Yeah. Blake's having supper here in the first inning. First pitch is a strike to Cade.
I said I felt so terrible last night when I got home.
Yeah? It was a late night here, Cade. We were here a late
Cade.
night. Cade's the batter. Blake, ball 1, little inside. Oh yeah, that second game got over till about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's going to be a ground ball right back to Byer. Fires it to the second baseman. Fox for the force on Bjorn. Over to Novak at first. Double play. 1 to 4 to 3. Nice play by Byer, the pitcher. No runs on no hits. There were no Foley errors. 1 in the books. Sauk Rapids 0. Foley 0. The right fielder, number 18, Drew Murphy. So quick first inning, 3 up, 3 down on both sides. 1 base runner gets erased on the double play for Sauk Rapids. And Drew Murphy, the right fielder, is going to lead things off for Foley. Digs into the batter's box with its fancy neon yellow batting gloves. First pitch in for a strike. Nice pitch by Brady.
Like his palm hand is neon.
Yeah, the palm is neon, and then it's like white and black on the outside. Yeah. That's a foul ball, 0-2. Into the concrete backstop and back onto the field of play. On deck, better Van Wald passes it back to Brady. So Posch gets ahead on Murphy, 0-2 here. Curveball, a little outside. 1-2 the count. Little outside. Ball 2. Evens the count at 2-2. In the dirt. Count is full. Tonight's game being broadcast live by Bitstream Productions via YouTube. Hope you're tuning in. Second game of the year that Bitstream has come out to do. Now that's a fly ball to Anvik in right field. It's over his head, but he calls it in. Just shy of the warning track. Nice play by Tanner. 1 out. The catcher, number 7, Ian Van Wald. So I'll bring Van Wald to the plate. First baseman Noah Novak on deck. Posch from the windup. In for a strike. Nice pitch. Little off the plate for a ball. Foul ball into the backstop. Brady ahead, 1-2 here to Van Wald.
I didn't go to the backstop. That went past the backstop.
Did it? 1 out here in the top of the second. Little outside, 2-2. That's a ground ball right to Bjorn at first. He fields it just behind the bag. Steps on the bag. 2 out. First baseman number 20, Noah Novak. 2 down here at the top of the second. No score. Noah Novak the batter. First baseman this evening for Foley. Foul ball into the parking lot. 0-1 the count. I'm just letting the benches know he's down to the last ball. We got to get these foul balls retrieved if we want to keep on playing baseball. That's strike at the knees. 0-2 to Novak. Swing and a miss. Brady strikes him out. Nice inning by Brady. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits. There were no Sauk Rapids errors. 1.5 in the books. Sauk Rapids 0, Foley 0. Leading out for Sauk Rapids in the bottom of the second, the pitcher, number 20, Brady Posh. So Brady Posh will lead off the bottom of the second for Sauk Rapids. First pitch from Byer on the way. It's a strike. Nice pitch. Blake, who's going to win the All-Star game tonight?
The team that has twins players on it.
The American League?
Yes.
Low for a ball, 1-1. You heard it here first. Blake Stern predicting an American League victory tonight in the All-Star game.
Jonathan, take a shot of the pitcher on the next one.
That's a high pop-up.
That's trouble.
Peschel at short, calling it in short left field, and he's got it. 1-0. Third baseman number 23, Cole Fuker. So that bring Fuchs up to the plate. Hit a home run last night, as did Posh. They both hit bombs against the Shoots. That's in for a strike. So Blake, how do you feel about Eddie Rosario not being on the All-Star team? That's in the dirt, gets away. And the catcher, Van Wald, 1-1. So you're saying Rosario got robbed? Blake, are you here?
Yeah.
A little high for a ball, 2-1. That's a line drive. Foul ball. Fuchs barreled that one up. Line drive down the third base line, just foul. Bottom of the second, 1 out, nobody on, no score. Foul ball into the first base dugout. Coach caught it on the fly. Nice play by the coach. Throws it back to Van Wald, throws it back to Byer, and we're back in business.
I think a cat.
And that's going to bleed through the middle for a base hit by Cole. It didn't hit it very hard. He didn't really barrel it up, but he hit it in the right spot. The left fielder, number 1, Trigby Hansen. So that'll bring Trig up to the plate here. Fuker on first base. 1 out here. Cordell Laser, the second baseman, on deck.
He actually played 3 games.
Foul ball.
And there's an error on the catch. What's all that in?
Hits that concrete, comes right back.
In the
To
field,
the middle of the field,
it.
Byer picks it up. Umpire checks it out. He
The
says,
field
yeah,
ump.
it's okay. You can still throw it.
Usually it's the base though.
Yeah, the home plate ump, yeah. Well, he was too far away to pick that ball up.
Oh yeah, it comes back.
Little inside for a ball, 1-1.
Wait, it's 1-1-1.
There's 1-1. We got number 1 at the plate with 1 ball and 1 strike and 1 out. That's a strike. Van Wald throws it down to Novak to try and get Fuker at first, but he's back in time. 1-2 the count to Trig.
They might not even, Cyclones might not even have a game yet tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Because-
Ground ball right to the third baseman. Durkees throws it over to the second baseman. Foss, they get the force on Fuker, but Trig beats it out. He's safe on a fielder's choice. The second baseman, number 15, Cordell Laser. In for a strike. Laser injured his arm at the end of the high school season. Has been sitting out most of the year. Finally got a little playing time last night, and he pops out to Foss, the second baseman, to end the inning.
This game goes in the extras. I'm going to be really not happy.
So no runs on 1 hit. There were no Foley errors. 2 in the books. 0-0. center fielder number 9, Wyatt Sawicki. Top of the third here at the Bob. Foley coming to the plate. No runs for either team yet. It's going to be 7, 8, 9 for Foley, Zawicki, Plant, and Foss.
That guy's tall.
It's a tall center fielder, Wyatt Zawicki.
And you still got the...
Big strike zone.
Yeah. Wait, this kid would be great on the amateur.
Foul ball. Zawicki a little late on that one. Falls it down the first base line into the fence. First base coach is chasing it to the outfield fence. In the dirt, ball one. 1-1 the count.
They should make Armstrong like full on arm guards and stuff.
That's a ground ball to Laser at second. Fields it. Fires it over to Hansen at first. 1 out. The designated hitter number 12, Chris Plant. So I'll bring Plant up here.
Any big numbers we're talking?
For what?
For them.
It's in for a strike.
Like 50.
Like big jersey numbers, like
Yeah.
like Boudreaux's.
Yeah.
No. Nope. All normal numbers. Not like Boudreaux's, who have a number 68.
Well,
Little inside. Plant
Jason-
dodges out of the way. 1-1 the count.
Jason said one guy got hurt in Cold Spring. That's why they. I mean,
Yeah, Mitch Logreen.
Logan got hurt.
Yeah, pulled his hamstring on the last play of the game, trying
Ouch.
to beat out an infield
That hurts.
grounder. Yeah,
That's what you have.
yeah, he went down quick after he crossed the bag.
How long is he out?
2-1.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how severely he hurt it. He's definitely not
he might
available
have
tomorrow.
pulled it,
Yeah,
but there probably won't be a lot of people.
yeah, I don't know. That's a fly ball to center field. Anvik's on his horse, and it's going to get in there for a double probably. Anvik picks it up in the warning track, throws it back into Laser, and Plant's got a stand-up double. First hit of the game for Foley. Second baseman number 22, Alex Foss. So runner at second base, 1 out. The number 9 batter, Alex Foss, at the plate.
He's another tall kid.
He is. Got some height on this Foley team.
Wonder if we had that.
Right. Inside for a ball. Looked good from this angle, but must have been just off the
See,
plate.
he made me pull it strike up though. Good. Thanks, I can't push the strike button.
Nice pitch by Brady. That's in for a strike.
I think that was a
Evens the
makeup
count at
call.
1-1.
Yeah,
You think so?
yeah, that was in the dome.
Well, that was no, he caught it above the dirt. Looked like to me it was a curveball that just dropped across the plate.
Yeah.
Fastball. Foss falls it off into the parking lot. Plant gets his lead at second. Hosch pitching from the stretch for the first time this evening on Foss. Nice pitch just off the plate, 2-2. There's a strike. Ring him up. Foss goes down looking. The pitcher, number 1, Drew Byer. Top of the order, Drew Byer, the leadoff batter. Grounded out to Hansen at first in the first. 2 down. Runner on second base. Nice pitch. Right at the knees. Strike 1. Live there all day, Brady. That's going to be a nice pitch. Nah, same spot. 0-2. Nice start here to the at-bat with Beyer. Pounding that zone. Curveball. Ooh, that looked good. Wow. Beyer holds off, and the umpire doesn't call it a strike.
That was close.
It looked like a nice pitch. Must have been just a titch higher off the plate.
Still, if it my dad said if it crosses the plate, it's still a strike.
It's a foul ball down the left field line. All-Star game is underway in the nation's capital, American League. There's runners on first and third with 2 outs here.
Who's batting?
Jose Ramirez against Max Scherzer.
Like, who is that Max Scherzer playing?
Foul ball over the third base dugout. Nice at bat here for Beyer. The only twin on the team is Jose Barrios.
Of course. No, I thought there was another one.
No, Eddie Rosario was up for the last position on that vote.
We
but
won
he
the
lost.
last position.
No, he did not. He got snubbed
By who?
by the fans.
Of course. Yeah.
Ground ball to Hansen. Should end the inning. He fields it cleanly, runs over, takes it himself. No runs on 1 hit. There were no Sauk Rapids errors. 2.5 in the books. Foley 0, Sauk Rapids 0. The right fielder, number 12, Tanner Anvik. Tanner Anvik's going to lead off the inning. It's going to be Anvik, Pesta, and Hemker here in the bottom of the third. See if Sauk Rapids can put some runs on the boards, get a crooked number up there, and be the first to cross the plate tonight. Beyer out for his third inning of work. Looked good so far. He's given up 1 hit, no runs. Foul ball into the parking lot. Are those kids out there chasing it tonight?
I don't know. I'm going to have to go chase him.
No, you're staying here with me, Blake. You got a job to do.
They put the lights on early.
A little low for a ball. Lights are on at the Bob.
A little too early.
Yeah, but the nice thing is by the time they're warmed up, that's when they'll be needed. A little inside for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah.
Little inside, 3-1. Look good. Just off the plate on the inside corner. That's a foul ball on the first base line. It'll be out of play.
That's
onto the road and into the ditch.
A lovely ditch.
Swing and a miss. Tanner's down. No, that's foul ball with strike 2.
Yeah.
Center fielder number 5, Brady Pesta. So I'll bring Brady Pesta to the plate. VFW playoffs start tomorrow.
What?
VFW playoffs start tomorrow. So Pesta, Durant, and Hansen will be playing in the playoffs tomorrow for VF as Pesta hits a liner to center. Nice play by Wyatt Zawicki, the center fielder, to pick it up. Line out to center field. The shortstop, number 2, Tyler Hemker. So that'll bring Hemi to the plate here in the third. Grounded out to short to lead the game off for Sauk Rapids in the bottom of the first. There's a strike. Brady hit that ball well. Line drive right to the center fielder. Just had to run in a little bit and catch it. A little outside. Looked like the same pitch. A little off the plate. 1-1 pitch on the way. Foul ball. Bjorn Hansen on deck if Hemker can extend the inning. That's outside for a ball. 2-2.
He doesn't say the count. What?
Foul ball. Into the backstop.
Nom said my bad.
I think as they dropped the ball was he was trying to hand it off to the catcher.
It's hard because it like you have it and the
Yeah. Slips out of the hand. That's going to be a little blooper out to center field. Zawicki has it. And the inning's over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 in the books. No score here at the Bob. No runs on no hits. There were no Foley errors. At the end of 3, Sauk Rapids 0, Foley 0. The third baseman, number 5, Mark Durkees. Top of the fourth, the Bob. 0-0. American Legion matchup between Foley and Sauk Rapids post 254.
You know Foley has a post too?
Yeah.
What's those?
I don't know. It's on their jersey and I can't read it from
there.
here.
It's 298.
Thank you. Foley post 298.
That's what I like when they have
Swing and a
on the
miss by
sheet.
Durkees.
Like teams don't even put on the sheet.
So tonight we have 254 versus 298. 1-1 the count. 1 complete in Washington. National League 0, American League 0. Little inside. 2-1 the count. So Blake is predicting an American League victory in the Major League All-Star game. Little outside, 3-1. So, Brady's going to have to come back with a couple strikes here. And he just inside. I thought that was going to be a strike. Umpire calls it a ball. So Durkees reaches base on a walk. The left fielder, number 11, Noah Winkleman. So Noah Winkleman will come to the plate here. Nobody out and a runner on first. Little outside for a ball.
That is a wood bat with neon yellow tape.
Yep.
He breaks down, not paying for it.
You don't have to, Blake.
If I have to pay for a broken bat, it's not my idea.
That's got. Oh! Ground ball to Laser at second. The field umpire called it a foul ball right away, hitting Winkleman on the out of the box.
I bet you he didn't see it. Lucky that guy's out though.
Yep.
If you don't have a guy out there, it's gonna be the hardest call ever. I would just call it a dead ball.
It was a dead ball.
Yeah.
Says ball down. 2 on the count to Winkleman.
I forgot that was a strike.
Yeah.
That last one.
Foul ball was a strike.
I thought it was gonna be an out. That's why I told you. Blank.
That's a strike. Evens the count at 2-2. Winkleman went down looking in the first. Ground ball for a double play would be just what post 254 would like here. And Winkleman goes down looking again. Rolls his eyes. He is not happy with the umpire.
The right fielder, number 18, Drew Murphy.
Another tall kid. They have too many tall kids.
So Drew Murphy coming to the plate.
Makes me feel like I'm 5'1".
Very tall kids here in Foley. So they drove down 23 to come to Sauk Rapids for an American Legion matchup at the Bob. That's in for a strike. Nice pitch by Brady.
And the sun comes out again. What is this? Turn the lights on and...
One out here in the top of the fourth. No score.
That's funny.
Third baseman Mark Durkee's on first. The right fielder Drew Murphy at the plate. Posh pitching from the stretch.
Hey, brothers.
Durkee's a little tentative there with the lefty pitcher. Not getting a very big lead. Durkee's was going on the pitch, and Murphy called time, so there's no pitch, and now Sauk Rapids knows that Durkee's was going to steal. Durkee's is asking the third base coach to go through the signs again. We'll see if they change things up here. But Murphy basically gave it away. The steal was on when he called time, and Durkee's broke just before he called time. Brady throws it over there. Not a very good throw.
Oh, shit.
Bjorn has to jump across Durkee's to catch it, as he kind of lobbed it over there. I think he's just basically saying, hey, I know you're there. Don't go anywhere. All right, ready to play ball again. Beautiful evening at the Bob. Murphy shows bunt. Misses. Patterson throws the ball down to Bjorn.
Did he call that a strike or a ball?
That's a strike because he offered at the bunt.
He didn't even signal.
It's 0-2.
It would have been helpful if the ump signal you went.
Well, I think he was watching the play at first, and since he had offered at it, he decided he didn't have to signal anything. Oh, Durkee's is going. That pitch is in the dirt, and Patterson's not going to have a chance. Durkee's is at second base standing. 1-2 the count to Murphy. Cade did a nice job of blocking it with his chest and keeping it in front of him, but he didn't have a shot to throw Durkee's out on a pitch in the dirt. That's a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Foley's got a runner in scoring position for the first time tonight. Durkee's gets his lead at second, and that's a little low for a ball. Count is full. So Brady's going to come back with a strike of some sort here. entice Murphy to put the ball in play, and 254 will get the out. That's the prediction, right, Blake?
Yes.
And he swings at a pitch in the dirt. Cade doesn't know where it is, and I think Murphy's going to reach. Gets the ball down to Bjorn, and he's safe on the air by Cade. Bjorn throws it across. Beautiful play by Bjorn and Cole Fuker. So what happened was Durkees advances to third when Patterson throws the ball down to first, and he rounds third. Bjorn notices it, fires the ball across the diamond back to Cole, gets the tag on Durkees, and Durkees is out 2-3 to 5. So it works out.
Is that it? I don't know.
The catcher, number 7, Ian Van Wald.
Where do you put that?
Works out for Sauk Rapids as Murphy reaches on the air. It's a KE2. 2 outs, runner on first. It's a hard ground ball past first base. Murphy's going to hold at 2 as Anvik fires it in. Base hit for Van Wald.
The first baseman, number 20, Nick Novak.
So 2 outs, runners on first and second. That was a nifty play that Hansen and Fuker pulled off here to get Durkees at third base as he rounded the bag. Bjorn caught him leaning, fired it across to get the out. So we're going to have a courtesy runner.
26.
Courtesy runner, number 26, John Jurek.
John Jurek in, courtesy runner for Van Wald, the catcher. Novak at the plate, 2 outs. See if 254 can get out of this little bit of a jam that they're in.
What, it's 20 versus 20.
And that's in the dirt. Durkees is going to, that's Murphy. Murphy is going to advance on the wild pitch. And Jurek stays put. So now there's runners on the corners, ball 1. Cade's going to get the play. What to do if Jurek heads for second. One on the count, 2 outs, runners on the corners. High and outside. Ball 2. Two and 0 the count. Poster's going to battle back here. Oh. Umpire called a balk on Brady. Must have not paused when he was in his set. So Murphy's going to score. Van Wald will go to second. So that's the first run of the game tonight. Foley now up 1-0.
I think
Whippler's going to go out and ask what happened. See if the people on Bitstream can read his lips, but it's coming from behind. I'll have to watch that play later on this evening, Blake, and see what the call was there. Did he not pause in his set? Is that what happened?
I could go back on it now if you want. Okay.
That's a strike. 2-1 the count to Novak. 1 run in, 2 outs. Foley up 1-0. Hemker was doing the daylight play there. He broke for second base, and Brady didn't know it, so he went home. Novak hits a fly ball to right field. Anvik runs it down, and we're out of the inning. But not before Foley picks up a run. 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 Sauk Rapids error. 3.5 in the books. Foley 1. Sauk Rapids nothing. The first baseman, number 9, Bjorn Hansen. Bottom of the fourth, Sauk Rapids down by a run. 2, 3, 4 coming up. So this is where we should score some runs. We got Bjorn Hansen, Cade Patterson, Brady Posch coming to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth. This in from the nation's capital, the American League, up 1-0. National League batting in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a strike. Little high. Bjorn and the catcher are having a conversation out there. I don't know what they're talking about. You can hear them chattering. That's a little outside for a ball. Two on the count. Foul ball down the left field line, out of play. Evens count at 2-2. And that's a foul ball down the left field line again. Bjorn 0 for 0 tonight. Drew a walk in the first, was erased on a double play grounder by Cade Patterson. And that's a line drive over to the second baseman's head. To be fielded by Zawicki in center field, and Bjorn's on with a single. The catcher, number 4, Cade Patterson. So Bjorn starts things off with a single here. He's reached base twice tonight, and that'll bring up Cade Patterson. Grounded into a double play, 1-4-3 to end the first. First pitch swinging, it's a ground ball back to the pitcher again. Throws Bjorn out, but he's not going to have a chance to get Cade at first. So Bjorn once again is erased, pitcher to second base. And Cade reaches on the fielder's choice. The pitcher, number 1, Brady Posch. We're going to get a courtesy runner. Courtesy runner, number 24, Derek Durant. So Derek's in to run for the catcher, Cade Patterson. Brady leads 254 in home runs this year, has about 3. Ball's outside for ball 1. Outside again, 2-0. Flyers look good on the mound tonight for Foley. That's a high fly ball to right field, but it's going to stay in the park. Murphy hauls it in, 2 down. The third baseman, number 23, Cole Fuker. 2 down, 1 on. Fuker at the plate. Cole got a single in the second inning. Pitch in the dirt. Durant will have to stay put. Nice block by Van Wald, the catcher. That's a hard ground ball to the second baseman. Fielded cleanly by Foss. Throws across to the first baseman, Novak. And Foley's out of the inning. No runs. On 1 hit, there were no errors. 4 in the books. Foley 1, Sauk Rapids 0. center fielder number 9, Wyatt Zawicki. Top of the 5th here at the Bob. This game here is flying along. 1 run on 2 hits for Foley. No runs on 2 hits for Sauk Rapids. First pitch for Brady, swing and a miss. Zawicki grounded out to Laser at second base to lead off the 3rd. Here's a ground ball to Hempker, short, takes a hop over his head. Tough hop, and Zawicki's going to reach. Designated hitter number 12, Chris Plant. Hempker was set up, and I think it must have hit a rock or something. It bounced right up at his head. Ended up going over his shoulder. So Zawicki reaches, and designated hitter Chris Plant comes to the plate. Nobody out. That's a strike. Nice pitch by Brady. Tough break for Sauk Rapids there. Should have been an out. Ends up being a base runner. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Plant. It's way behind that one. This game is moving along tonight, Blake. Zawicki was going on the pitch, but Plant falls it off. In the dirt, ball 1. Scoreboard shows 2 outs, but there are no outs. There we go. 1 and 2 the count. He's going. Foul ball. So that's twice Zawicki has taken off for second base, and twice that Plant has hit a foul ball. Kind of an excuse me swing there. I'm not sure if he was trying to hit and run. If he didn't mean to swing and did swing. Ugly swing nonetheless, and it's a foul ball. So pop up down the first base line is going to be out of play. One, two, the count to Plant. Second baseman Alex Foss on deck. Nice pitch. Foss is rung, or Plant is rung up. First out of the inning is going to bring up the second baseman. Second baseman, number 22, Alex Foss. Foss comes down the plate after going down looking in the 3rd. Five strikeouts for Brady this evening. 1 per inning. Throws it over to Hansen. Checks Zawicki at first. He's back in plenty of time. A little low. Just below the knees. 1-1 the count. Going. And it's a pop-up, infield pop-up. Brady's going to call it just off the mound. Try to double up Zawicki, but not in time.
That's reviewable. Yeah, look.
The pitcher, number 1, Drew Beyer.
What'd you say there, Blake?
That's reviewable.
That's reviewable.
He was out by a good step.
79 degrees here at the Bob this evening. Beautiful summer evening. Sun
Yeah, he was
shining.
out.
And that's going to be a fly ball. Pesta coming in on it. Camps underneath it and grabs it.
See, watch out. Slow
So,
motion, he's out by a foot.
No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. 4.5 in the books. Sauk Rapids down by a run. 1-0 Foley. Going to have to get the bats going here.
The left fielder, number 1, Trigby Hansen.
So Trig's going to come to the plate. He reached in the second on a fielder's choice, forcing Cole out on a shortstop to second base play. Sauk Rapids has got to get the bats going here. Byers pitching a nice game. Swing and a miss by Trig. American League up 2-0. Top of the third in Washington. That's in their first strike. 0-2 the count. That's a ground ball. Shortstop. Peschel. Across the bag. And Trig is out across the diamond.
Second baseman, number 15, Cordell Laser.
So Cordell Laser will come to the plate. 2017 Sauk Rapids grad. He'll be going off to St. Cloud Technical and Community College to continue his baseball career there. Foul ball down the right field line, out of play, into the Foley bullpen. It's in the dirt. Cordell holds off. 1-1 the count. That's a base hit. Line drive over the second baseman's head, fielded in right field. Murphy throws it in, and Cordell reaches on a single.
Right fielder, number 12, Tanner Andek.
1 out, 1 on. As Laser reaches first, Tanner gets the signs from third base coach Paul Whippler. Beyer from the stretch. Tanner shows bunt, and it's going to be foul in front of the dugout. Van Wald can't get there in time. 0-1. Van Wald was up and running after it pretty quickly, but not high enough. It came down fast enough that he couldn't get there in time, and it's a strike. Tanner squares again. That's a good bunt. Fielded by the third baseman. Durkee's across to Novak at first. Tanner does his job, sacrifice bunt. Third to first. Cordell advances to second. Center fielder number 5, Brady Pesta. So Laser moves to scoring position. Brady Pesta, who lined out to center in the third, will come up with a chance to score Laser and tie the game. Van Wall's going to come out there and talk to Beyer for a second. Crossed up on the signs maybe. Umpire's going to clean off the plate, and we're ready to play again. In for a strike. 0-1. Tyler Hemker, leadoff hitter on deck. Should we keep the inning going? A little outside for a ball. Evens count at 1-1. Big chance for Pesta here with a runner in scoring position. A little outside for a ball. So the VFW team starts their playoffs tomorrow against Foley here at the Bob. Swing and a miss, fall tip. Van Wald hangs on, it's 2-2. Tough hitter here, Brady Pesta. Oh, swings at a bad pitch. 3 down. No runs on 1 hit. There were no Foley errors. 5 in the books. Foley 1. Sauk Rapids 0. Third baseman number 5, Mark Durkees. Top of the 6th here at the Bob. Foley up 1-0. Durkees first pitch swinging. Fly ball to right field. Anvik's got a beat on it. He pulls it in just shy of the warning track. Nice play by Tanner. 1 pitch, 1 out. The left fielder number 11, Noah Winkleman. So Noah's gone down looking twice. 2 strikeouts.
He doesn't want to face the guns on
Really rolled his eyes the last time. And now he switched to an aluminum bat. He had a wood bat his first 2 at-bats. Now he switched to aluminum. I think he's not a happy guy right now. Foul ball. So he went down looking in the first, went down looking in the 4th, and he kind of glared at the umpire after that 3rd strike in the 4th. He was not happy with that call. High for a ball. That's a foul ball. Noah's well ahead of that one. Foul ball down the first base line. Oh, 3rd time tonight. Wow. Goes down looking the 3rd time this evening.
Aluminum bat didn't help me though.
The right fielder number 18, Drew Murphy.
Aluminum bat didn't help me though.
No, Noah was not happy there either. That'll bring Murphy to the plate. Murphy flew out in the second, struck out in the fourth, but Cade couldn't handle the pitch, and he reached first on the air. Low for a ball. And he came around to score the only run of the inning, or excuse me, the only run of the game. Should have struck out, ends up reaching base and scoring what right now is the only run. 2-0 the count.
That was a strike.
The umpire called it a ball, though. Just a titch inside, I believe.
The last guy he called strike 3 on, that was in his aim spot.
That's a nice pitch. That's at the knees, strike 1. So let's see if Hoshi can get out of this inning, and then we get the sticks going here in the bottom of the 6th. A little low for a ball, 3-1. Little inside, ball 4. Murphy jogs down to first.
The catcher, number 7, Ian Van Wald.
So I'll bring Van Wald down. Van Wald got a single in the 4th. Grounded out to Hansen at first in the 2nd. 1 for 2. First pitch out for a ball. Murphy fakes a break for second, but stays at first. Up for a ball. 2-0.
This kind of strike zone's not consistent. Yeah.
Right.
Because he calls that a strike on us, but not on them.
Murphy's going on the pitch. It's in the dirt. Bounces up and hits Cade in the mask. So he's got no play. 3-0. Thankfully, he found it right away after it bounced. Sometimes that can bounce off the catcher's mask, and then the catcher can't find it, and then Murphy would have been breaking for 3. 3-0 the count. There's a strike. Nice pitch at the knees. 3-1. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Foley up 1-0. Brady's pitching a nice game. He's given up 3 hits, 1 unearned run.
On a questionable balk.
And he did have a balk. There's a swing and miss.
That wasn't a balk though.
Bring the count full.
He was like this and threw it.
Yeah,
That's not a balk.
He didn't pause when he came into his stretch. He went right into his windup, unfortunately.
Still,
At least that's what the umpire called.
I would never call a balk. If he calls a balk, the one is automatically out.
Ground ball down the third base line. Fuchs gets handcuffed on it. And Fuchs is down. I think he might have taken it off the face. I can't really tell here. It's a base hit. Murphy comes around to score. So that ball came up and hit Fuchs high. And Cole fell down. Whippler's out there talking to him. He started to get up now. We do have a competent third baseman in Derek Durant on the bench if Cole can't continue, but it looks like he's going to stay in the game. So unfortunate bounce for Sauk Rapids results in a run scoring. We're going to have a courtesy runner for Van Wald, the catcher. Can you make out his number, Blake?
26 again.
We won't announce it. We announced him last time. Thank you.
Courtesy runner, number 26, John Jurek.
Jots, Noah Novak.
The first baseman, number 20, Noah Novak.
So, first baseman Noah Novak at the
Oh,
plate.
you
2
spell
outs.
A hit?
Yeah, that's a hit. High for a ball. So Foley scored 2 runs, both And kind of good luck, bad luck. Bad luck for Sauk Rapids, good luck for them. That's a ground ball up the middle. Hemker has it. He'll take the easy one at 2, and the inning's over. So Foley picks up a run. It's 1 run on 1 hit. There were no Sauk Rapids errors. 5.5 in the books. Foley 2. Sauk Rapids nothing.
Put in. Me.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for Sauk Rapids, 254, the shortstop. Number 2, Tyler Hemker. All right, let's see if the boys can get something going here in the bottom of the 6th. They're down by 2. The National League has scored the run. Top of the 4th out in Washington. American League up 2-1. First pitch to Tyler's a strike. So Cole says that hard ground ball to Fuker hit him in the chin. 1-1 the count. That's what Blake reports.
Because he pointed to it.
That's a hard shot between short and third for a base hit. The first baseman, number 9, Bjorn Hansen. So Hemi reaches on a single. Nobody out. Hansen at the plate. Patterson on deck. See if Bjorn can find a gap. He had 4 doubles last night in the 2 games. Hemi's going on the first pitch, and that's right at Blake and I. Hits the side of our booth. We almost lost our lives.
Yeah. No, definitely. Beyond, don't try and kill your dad.
0-1 the count. We were nearly dead.
Yep. No, I would have been seriously injured.
No, I think we almost died. Seriously. Ball. 1-1 the count.
Well, that angled this way a little.
I've
been doing this.
We are blessed. We are lucky to be alive.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend time in the hospital.
Low for a ball. 2-1.
That would be the worst thing. Then get out Sunday and go like, should I go to work today? I'm gonna be on crap.
Ball low. 3-1.
Watch Bjorn get crapped out by me.
Bjorn has reached base both times this evening. Walked in the first. Base hit in the 4th. Both times erased on ground balls by Cade Patterson back to the pitcher. That's a strike. Count is full. Fouls it off. Hemker going on the pitch. Little hit and run in order there. Foul balled on the left field line, out of play. Hemi will return to first base. Full count, nobody out. Ground ball to the second baseman. No play on Hemker. Throws it across to get Bjorn. 4-3. Foss to Novak on the play. Tyler advances to second base. Bjorn does his job. The catcher, number 4, Cade Patterson. So Cade hit the ball back to Byer at the mound both times this evening. Once into a double play, once into a fielder's choice where Bjorn was erased. Bjorn was erased on both of them at second base. First base open this time. Ground ball. Fielded at third by Durkees across the diamond. to Novak, 2 outs. Hemker advances to third.
The pitcher, number 20, Brady Posh.
Post should make it 2-0. 2-2.
So, got a runner at third base. That's the first time 254 has had a runner at third base tonight. First pitch is low for a ball. 90 feet away from their first run of the night, down 2-0. That's a high fly ball left field. Winkleman hauls it in, and that's 3 outs. No runs on 1 hit, no Foley errors, 6 in the books. Foley 2, Sauk Rapids 0.
The Cyclones don't play him over.
I don't know.
The center fielder, number 9, Wyatt Zawicki.
6 completed the bob. Foley 2. Sauk Rapids nothing. Foley's got 2 runs on 4 hits. Sauk Rapids has got no runs on 4 hits. Pitcher's duel here between Brady Posh and Drew Beyer. Foley has scratched 2 across the plate. And Sauk Rapids has left a few base runners. So center fielder Wyatt Zawicki will lead off for Foley here in the top of the 7th. So Sauk Rapids is going to want to get out of this inning and then get some runs or the game will be over. Quick game this evening. First pitch is a strike. Zawicki has led off 3 innings here tonight. The number 7 batter led off the 3rd, grounding out to 2nd. Led off the 5th with a single. Leads off the 7th with a fly out to right field.
The designated hitter, number 12, Chris Plant.
Plant 1 for 2 tonight. Double in the 3rd and struck out looking in the 5th. That's a line drive to left. Over Trigg's head, goes to the fence. Looks like Plant's going to have another double. Trigg gets the ball into Hemker, and Plant stands up at second base.
The second baseman, number 22, Alex Foss.
Got a pinch runner. Number 9, number 3.
Pinch running, number 3, Tyler Matson.
That might be 6, so.
It's number 3.
Yeah.
Tyler Matson comes in to pinch run for the designated hitter, Chris Plant.
So is the 8th done then?
1 out, top of the 7th. He can re-enter if he'd like. Or they can keep Matson in as the designated hitter. So Alex Foss, second baseman, will come up with 1 out here, runner on second base. High for a ball. Post gets a sign, moves in the stretch. Foul ball for Foss over the First base fence. 1-1. Sun is bright out there. The field umpire is trying to shield his eyes as he watches the pitch going to the batter. He doesn't want to get hit by a line drive coming back at him that he doesn't see. Nice pitch by Posh. That's a strike. Foss looking all the way. Not much you could do with that pitch. That was a nice pitch. That's a little fly ball to left field. Trigg coming in and has it. Mattson's going to have to stay. Fly out to left, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 1, Drew Byer.
So Byer will come to the plate, 0 for 3 tonight. Grounded out to first twice, flew out to center field. And Post is going to try to wrap this up right here, get the third out. See if 254 can get the sticks going. And that's a deep fly ball. But Trigg has it, hauls it in a little shy of the warning track. 3 down. Nice play by Trigg as he moved to his left to haul that one in. 1 run, or no runs on 1 hit. No Sauk Rapids errors. 6.5 in the books. Sauk Rapids is going to have to score a couple runs. They're down 2-0.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th for Sauk Rapids, the third baseman, number 23, Cole Fuker.
Cole 1 for 2 tonight at a single in the second. Grounded out to second in the fourth. Swing and a miss. Ball, strike 1. American League up 2-1. National League batting in the bottom of the fourth.
Blake Snell's pitching.
1-1 the count.
I'm pitching. No, I was talking.
Blake Snell pitching for the American League right now in Washington. There's a high fly ball to right field. Murphy hauls it in. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 1, Trigg Hansen.
Trigg reached on a fielder's choice on a ground ball to short in the second, and then was erased short to first in the fifth. First pitch is up for a ball. Bryce Harper batting in Washington right now. There's a strike. Even the count, 1-1.
I wonder if the wheel's pitched yet.
I doubt it.
Probably saving him.
Trigg got in that one, but right to the center fielder, who's going to haul it in. 2 down. Hit it solid, but right at the center fielder Zawicki. 2 down. Sauk Rapids down to their last out.
Second baseman, number 15, Core Del Laser.
I might have to talk to Tates if they want me to play Fool's Day in Monticello.
Sure.
Watch me this 5-on-1 in the game.
It's a strike. Tates told me that you had a nice BP session the other night, Blake.
Yep. I did.
Said you hit 10 in a row.
Yep.
Foul ball. 0-2 to Cordell.
Whoops is yelling at the dugout.
Yeah, Cordell hit a foul ball behind the plate, and nobody from 254 ran over to pick the ball up, so the
That's
umpire had to
right.
call time and go get it himself. Ooh. Looked close. I thought Cordell was going to go down looking there to end the game, but it was just off the plate.
Durant's batting next.
And there's a base hit by Cordell. Nice shot. Line drive. And they're going to try and throw him out. And he's safe. Right fielder Murphy came up gunning for first, and Cordell beats it out. Tried to get Cordell sleeping.
Number 24, Derek Durant.
So Derek Durant is going to pinch hit for Anvik.
And we have an argument on the field.
Coach comes out saying, I think he got him at first. Ump says, well, I called him safe.
It's tie goes to 1 on that.
Yeah. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Foley looking to seal the deal here. First pitch strike to Durant. They're not holding Cordell on. They're going to just let him take a lead. That's a ground ball right back to Beyer. Fields it. Throws it over to Novak, and that's the game. Quick game here at the Bob this evening. An hour and 33 minutes, a little bit less actually. Your final from the Bog, Sauk Rapids 2. Excuse me, Foley 2, Sauk Rapids nothing. Foley picks up the win. Sauk Rapids will travel down to Monticello on Thursday to end the regular season, and the playoffs will start on Sunday. Thanks for joining us from the Bob via Bitstream Productions. Thank you to Bitstream for producing the show. Signing out from the Bob, Eric Hansen.
And Blake Stone.
Good night, folks.